So in today's video, we are going to be doing a hunting spot review here on Loggers Point. I have 3 locations that were submitted to me from my community on Discord, and I'm going to show you those 3 locations right here on the map. You guys could probably see what they are based off the thumbnail, but they are going to be down here, and then obviously you have the 3 lakes, and then you have this area right down here that we're going to be checking out. I think we're going to stay around these areas for probably about 20 minutes in game just to see what we can do. Also, I have the time set to 1700. We're going to try this in the evening time just to see what kind of animals we are going to be expecting to find at these locations. Already we are getting into some mule deer tracks, so that is a good sign. Alrighty guys, it's probably been about 6 minutes since we've been up in this tree stand. We have our first mule deer doe coming in. She is almost directly underneath us. Now you guys might see females at these spots. That could possibly mean there are going to be males around this spot as well. It is completely RNG. There is no absolute best spot ever in the game. It's just basically the consistency that you're going to find at these spots, whether or not it's going to consistently spawn a single type of animal or not. So if you guys see me shoot a bunch of females, they could very well be males for you. So take that with a grain of salt. When I say my judgment on these spots, I do this solely based off of the quantity of the animals and not the quality, because quality has nothing to do with the location. It is all RNG, but there are specific spots around the map that animals do tend to spawn more than others, so we're going to take that into consideration. We're going to go ahead and see if we can drop this doe under us. That is going to be the first mule deer from this spot. Like I said, we've not even been here 10 minutes in game so far. I plan on staying at each of these locations for 20 minutes. Of course, we're going to start a new hunt each time we are hunting at these locations to have a fresh spawn of animals to give us the best results possible. Alrighty guys, we have our second animal coming into our first stand location. It appears to be a nice male feral hog right here under our stand. We're going to go ahead and try to put an arrow in this guy because he is a fairly decent size, going up to 990. Fortunately, he's not going to break 1,000, but we're going to try to put an arrow in him. That is going to be a good shot on him. We're going to have to do a little bit of tracking, unfortunately, on this pig, but he should not go far at all from that. Alright, we got heart and lung blood. This pig should be just about expired now, so we're going to go ahead and go over here and find it. Alrighty guys, here is our feral pig here. Not a very bad score for the first one. Let's go ahead and collect him real quick, and we are going to be headed off to our second location. I will see you guys over there. Alrighty guys, we are here at location number 2 on Loggers Point. I'm going to show you guys where I'm at currently right now. I am just set up just northeast of these 3 lakes, right up here in the northern quarter of Loggers Point. I have my tent placed right here and my tree stand right over here in this tree. We are going to hop up here in this tree stand, just like we did at the last location, for about 20 minutes and see what all we can find, and we're going to assess whether or not this spot has good potential for really nice spawns. So we're basically going to calculate the factor of which animals we're going to be seeing, how many of each animal, and we're not really going to take into account the trophy size of the animal, because like I said at the first location, that really does not matter. In a spot like this, it's solely off of the quantity of animals you're going to see. And already we are starting off with a feral pig, again, just right over here to our left of our stand. It looks like a sow. That is going to be animal number 1. It looks like we have a few pheasants here. That actually looks like a fairly decent sized pheasant. That one goes up to 30. And the other one behind this tree looks just a little bit bigger than that one on the right. Let's go ahead and get a score estimate of him. This one is also a 24 to 30, so these are both very nice pheasants indeed right there. So I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to take her with the bow, because those pheasants are actually kind of appealing to my eye because of their trophy score. You really don't see the pheasants go up to that trophy score, especially two of them spawning next to each other. Nonetheless, we're going to let this doe give us a good shot here. That's fairly decent. Should be able to get that right into the spine and drop her on the spot without spooking those pheasants. Okay, that pig is coming in, so we're going to try to hurry for this. I'm going to grab probably the 22 pistol just to be on the safe side of things here, considering they're going to be fairly decent sized birds. Now this could go really bad. This pig could charge us by the time we get back to the stand, but I don't think she's going to, since we are out of eyesight of her right here. I want to start crawling back to the stand, so we are probably going to be okay with getting up here without spooking her. I don't think she is going to see us just yet. I'm going to attempt to go for a brain shot so she does not spook our pheasants. So I'm hoping she stops here in a second. We get a good brain shot at this angle. She should stop any moment if I don't mess this up. And of course I hit her too far back in the head, so it's probably going to spook our pheasants or put them into hunker mode. And it looks like that is a mule deer coming up over the hill right there. Just another female. Like I said at the first location, these are going to be just completely RNG of what gender the game spawns these as. So for me now, they could be all females, and then for you, they could be all males. So that is pretty much going to be the chance you take at these locations. Okay, she's going to stop and not give us a shot from right there, but it looks like she's coming on into the stand. Looks like she's going to take the same fate path as the white-tailed doe that decided to come in. We're going to go ahead and try to sneak this in there for a drop shot. Looks like we got it. Also, take note that the time of day that you're hunting could also influx the animal spawns as well too. So this is just the time that I decided to hunt because I like the lighting and stuff that it offers. Alrighty guys, it has been almost 20 minutes in game, so we are gonna go ahead and pack up, and those pheasants are gonna be down the coast a little ways from, or I mean the pond side over here. So I think we are going to go ahead and pack up, and I want to see if I can try to get some of those pheasants actually with those trophy score estimates. So we're going to go ahead and pack up real quick, and hopefully they don't spook all the way while we unpack our location, because we will be going down there here in a second to try to find those pheasants. Because I think our males are going to be right in here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, these females are hunkered down right here in front of us. There's the male right there. Looks like we got one of the males. Barely got him, but I think we got one of the bigger ones. I think his estimate went up from 25 to 30, if I'm not mistaken. So he should be a fairly decent sized pheasant. Not expecting it to be a leaderboard pheasant, but I'm definitely not going to pass up the opportunity to have a 28 plus pheasant. I do need more pheasants in my new lodge too. I think there's another pheasant actually right here, maybe? That is another pheasant right there. That ain't going to be a very big pheasant, but we're going to go ahead and take it while he's just going to be laying right there and giving us a shot. Okay, give us the extra GMs. Here's our first pheasant right here. Going to weigh 2.3, not a very big one, 26.1. A little bit on that lower estimate of things, unfortunately. Always gets you excited when you see that 25 to 30, but you got to expect that low estimate. High scoring pheasants are fairly rare, so let's go pick up the second one before we head to our third and last location here on Loggers. We've got a 21.9, 27 GMs, not bad. Alrighty, we're going to head to the third location now here on Loggers Point, and I will see you guys there. Alrighty guys, we are here at the final and third location of this hunting review here on Loggers Point. I'm going to be showing you guys where I'm at exactly, where my tents are set up. So my circle is going to be right in here, the area I am going to be expecting to hunt, but I like to put my tents and my stands on the outskirts of this one right here, because the animals are going to naturally come to you instead of away from you when you're hunting like the edge of the map area right here. So expect them to come in towards you. And also this is a very good area down here for finding big groups of mule deer bucks. I actually shot my second biggest non-typical muley right out of this tower right over here to our left. If you guys want to see that YouTube short, I will link that up in the top right corner right now. Feel free to go over there and give that a watch. Like I said, this is a very good coyote spot too, so you guys are going to see me put down a jackrabbit decoy right here so we can distract these coyotes if we do find any. But my stand is going to be right up here. Gives you a good overview of the area as well, and the tower actually is within render of the hunter mate too, so you could actually hunt these spots with a buddy and have them set over there in the tower. And it looks like we have a group of animals over there. It looks like wow, okay, well, we are kind of getting very unlucky with the buck spawns around here, but that is a group of mule deer doe nonetheless. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 does. So like I said, those could be bucks for you guys. Unfortunately, I'm just getting very unlucky with getting some nice males to spawn in, but sometimes that is how it goes. It doesn't upset me one bit because I just like to see the nice quantity of animals around these spots. It makes it more fun to hunt them and show you guys. We're going to go ahead and just give these guys a call just to see if we can call any animals over here. Like I said, this is a fairly decent coyote spot down here on this side of Loggers, so we might actually see some coyotes come on in. Actually, I think, yeah, that is a mule deer buck coming in right there. So he is completely separate from this group of does right here. That is a very welcome sight to see for a change. An actual mule deer buck. He's not big by far, but a very welcome sight nonetheless. I would say mule deer are my favorite animals to hunt on here. Just the idea of getting big non-typicals is pretty much what keeps me going on hunting for them. Personally, I think the non-typical muleys look the best out of the three that can have non-typical variants. We're going to go ahead and see if he will come into the base of the tree for us while we sit up here and wait for some more animals to come on in. Speaking of coyote, looks like we have one actually coming in right now. Looks to be like a lone male possibly. Could be also a female. Looks like it is a lone female. She's going to come up over this hill and then she should lock on to our motion decoy right here in front of us. Now, the idea is she's going to stop at this decoy and I'm going to try to drop her before this buck gets to us. That is going to be the plan, but sometimes the coyote hitboxes are kind of weird. So she should see the decoy as she's going to it right now. This buck is starting to worry me that he's getting a little bit too close for comfort. We're going to go ahead and see if we can drop her real quick. Unfortunately, we didn't, but I think we're still good. This buck is not going to spook from that, I don't think. Maybe he heard something, but I don't think he's going to, though. Looks like we also got heart and lung blood on that coyote, so she should not run too far at all. It also seems that those does actually have heard our call as well, because it looks like they are coming in also. It looks like I see something else moving way over there. Looks like another mule deer buck. Actually, that is a group of mule deer bucks. Very, very nice. This is what I like to see here. Unfortunately, that is not what I like to see. This guy's directly behind me and behind my tree, so we're going to try to get him to come on out here. Should stop. Go ahead and put that arrow right there in the spine. Drop him immediately in his tracks. And it looks like these mule deer bucks over here have even heard my call, because it looks like they have turned. That is a fairly decent sized buck right over there. And then I'm going to try and get them to come in our general direction. They should hear this call from where they're at. So we're going to call, and then we're going to head back to the tree stand. So as you guys probably figured, I saved the best spot for last. This is one of my personal locations that I really like to hammer down on the mule deer. So I would say this is my personal setup spot for the third and last location. I am really hoping that these guys heard the call, and it looks like they just replied to us. And so it looks like they are headed in our general direction, and we did get lung and heart blood on that coyote, so she should be dead already. We're going to go ahead and grab this guy real quick. 97.4 kg, hammered that spine shot, got a 121 score buck. Nice amount of GMs, 53 total, not bad for a single buck. Now, we're just going to sit here and patiently wait for these other bucks to come on. It might be a minute before they get here because it looks like they are pretty decent sized bucks, so they're going to take their sweet time coming in. Alrighty guys, after having a vocal battle with these three bucks, they have finally came into the tree stand close enough where we can decide which ones to take, and I can already tell you guys this middle one here is the most impressive one out of the three. We got a 205 to 230 score estimate, a very nice weight estimate on him too. He's got a very solid frame on him. I don't really see much going wrong with him other than this right side of his is a little bit shorter. That's going to hurt him on the score side of things, but we are going to take him first, of course, with the 30-06 lever action, and then going to try to pick up the other two, if possible. If not, it's not a big deal. I'm just looking forward to taking out this decent giant buck here. We can get him through the tree here. Got him as well. I have no idea where the third one went off to, but we got the two biggest ones. But let's go ahead and pick up this second one here. He's also got a decent frame on him. He went up to 190 score. I don't think he's going to exactly break that. And he is going to score 182 at a whopping 128 kg. Very nice. We got 86 GMs from that buck. And last but not least, we have the giant buck we just laid the hammer down on at the third location here for this hunt review. Let's go ahead and pick up this giant and see what he scores here. He came in at a 129.7, and he is going to score a whopping 227.2, guys. This is a very decent sized buck, I would say. Like, a lot of people don't even get this kind of score out of these animals, but I would say this is a very tax-worthy buck right here. So we are going to go ahead and taxidermize this buck real quick because I do have a second Texas Lodge he is going to be going into right away. And let's go ahead and take a nice trophy shot with this buck. I would say that is a pretty nice looking trophy shot right there. We've got the nice big rack with the sunset in the background to close off the end of this video. I think that is going to be a doozy. Alrighty guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Like I said, if you want showcased in the next video and have me review your favorite hunting spot, make sure you leave those coordinates down below. The map is going to be Red Feather Falls, so make sure you show me those favorite hunting locations, and I will pick, like I said, 3 lucky winners to do the review on. And real quick before we end the video, here is the overview of today's 3 locations that I'm going to be showing you guys here right now. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about these 3 locations. Give me a scale of 1 through 10 of each location, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in the next one.